At the beginning of the morning session, on behalf of the host of this forum, Mr. Eguchi Masaru, Chairperson of Executive Committee, Fukuoka Prefecture One Health International Forum, and a Deputy Governor of Fukuoka Prefecture will say a few words to welcome all of you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for the introduction. I'm Masaru Eguchi, Deputy Governor of the Fukuoka Prefecture. Now, we are having the 5th Fukuoka Prefecture One Health International Forum, One Health Activity presentation. And it is a great pleasure and honor for being with you, all the people in this room. And, well, it seems to be a little bit late, but the President of the Japan Veterinary Medical Association, the President-elect of the World of Veterinary Medical Association, the Director of the FABA One Health Fukuoka Office, Dr. Kurauchi is going with us as well, and then Dr. Kusaba, the President of the Fukuoka Prefecture Veterinary Medical Association, and all those involved in the organization of this forum. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt appreciation. Furthermore, I'd like to express my deep gratitude to our guest of honor, Chairman Hakata of the Fukuoka Prefectural Assembly, as well as to attendees for the understanding and the support for the Prefecture's One Health initiatives. And the One Health International Forum, as introduced before, has been held since the second year of Reiwa to disseminate research results to the world with the aim of solving zoonotic diseases through the One Health approach by world-class researchers in various fields such as medicine, veterinary medicine, and the environment. And the theme of this year's forum was pioneering our Prosperous future with One Health, and in addition to lectures by world-class researchers such as Dr. John de Jong, President of the World Veterinary Medical Association, a forum was set up for the high school students to present their own efforts in order to create a place where the next generation of leaders can be actively involved in solving issues related to One Health. Today, we'll have presentations by students from Fukuoka Agricultural High School, Yamato High School, Hakata High School, and Linden High School. These schools are enthusiastically engaged in One Health education in the prefecture, and I would like to take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to the teachers who have enthusiastically helped the students with their preparations. I am very looking forward to hearing each school's effort today, and I'm confident that all the participants will be able to experience the enthusiasm and the original ideas of the young people who will lead the future and feel the further potential of One Health. This fiscal year, the prefecture is working to further enhance One Health education at the high school levels, revise awareness leaflets, and raise awareness at youth education facilities. In addition, for those under the compulsory education, we have just designated schools for schools that promote One Health learning. In the future, we will continue to work to further expand One Health education in schools. We look forward to your support and cooperation. In closing, I would like to conclude my remarks by wishing the forum success and the good health and the success of all participants. Well, thank you very much.
And I would like to explain to you what we've been doing for One Health at Fukuoka Prefecture Agriculture High School. Thank you very much in advance. First of all, our school celebrates the 146th anniversary, and we have 4 courses, namely urban horticulture, environmental utilization, food science to analyze food, and the life design, which deal with life-related activities. Now, at our school, we have been designated as the model school for One Health education program in Fukuoka, where this is the 4th year. And this year, there's 9 high schools in the prefecture been designated as the model schools, and 4 out of 9 have been collaborating with the local elementary schools. Last year, we have set up the contents of One Health package. The kindergarten students, as well as the elementary school students who come to visit us on excursion or extracurricular activities, to provide all the programs to them. Now, these are the 6 pillars of our activities. Now, One Health education for which are common to all the courses. Now, this is 1-year students in Department of Agriculture. This is the One Health education program on agriculture and environment. This year, in this agriculture courses, we carry out the practical or experimental activities that we focus on. The agriculture courses are actually centering around the One Health education. So from that perspective, we have worked on the variety of different activities in the course. Now, this is what first-year students in urban horticulture course. The biodiversity protection and utilization is one policy of ours, and we just studied on the ecosystem of the aqua creatures, and in environmental utilization course, greenification surrounding the school, the importance of which is what we have studied. And this is the food science course, that by utilizing tomatoes that we cultivated, we made ketchup, and also we made pickled vegetables using white radish. We realized that people can enjoy food and maintain health by providing the good and healthy food. Now, first-year students events. All those freshmen, the first-year students, participated in those events to ponder upon One Health. Now, this is the rice planting experience, which took place in the morning of the 18th of June. They enter into paddies barefoot, and they conducted directly creatures in the paddies. And after the event, they were thanked by the Parent-Teacher Association members, and they were given lunch prepared by them. They're all delicious. And 20th of December, we carried out an on-site experience at mountains. The largest in Western Japan, which is the compound of our high school. We learned the importance of protecting the nature. Now, this video was taken on the 10th of July when there was the heavy rain. A wild hog, the wild boar, appeared when the mountain was flooded. They came down from the mountain for shelter. Now I'd like to explain to you about our activities in Life Design course. The food education is one of the programs that we work on. And also, we set up the day for a lunchbox. On that day, we prepare our own lunchbox. Just so we ourselves prepare the lunch. And characteristic, unique lunchbox were brought into the classrooms by each classmate. And this is the fashion show that we carried out. The theme of the show is festivals. And we formed the Veggies and Fruits Sisters. And we demonstrated the fashion show by the members of the Veggies and the Fruits Sisters. And also we have students from overseas to come to our school to have deeper understanding for One Health. Now, in urban horticulture course, we worked on the food ingredients for the lunch. Lunch meals provided at the local elementary school students. And by working together with us in this program, many elementary students have come to realize how important the vegetables are for their health. And this is the activities at Fukuoka community. We have the walking event called Waku Waku Walking. And we sold cyclamen to the visitors. And this is the Department of Agriculture's Environmental Utilization course. And, well, actually, the infectious diseases among cattle happened quite often. And we really have to take measures to prevent the infections from further spreading. And zoonotic infections, which is one of the policies. The first policy is zoonotic infections prevention, and also we also need to take measures against AMR, and we try to prevent them from spreading or occurring. And we held activities in petting zoo. in the life environment course for the elementary school students learn the importance of life of animals. And the next policy is about creating a symbiotic society of humans and animals. And greening course learned about the greenification of the compound of the school. And also we carried out the hands-on training of landscape gardening, and through which we've been able to further understand the importance of One Health and the components and constituents of the food are what we learned in depth at food science course. We also studied on plum fruits, which is the tourism resource in Dazaifu City. And in collaboration with the local elementary schools for health, the healthy mind, not only the healthy ingredients, will be necessary. And collaborative learning with elementary schools as well as junior high school students. We have been selected as one of the schools to collaborate with elementary and junior high school students. And we this year partnered with Miyako Irahara Elementary Junior High School, and those elementary school students had enjoy the hands-on experience of making soft ice cream at our food science course. They thought that they're going to have programs in the petting zoo, and they were wondering why they are making soft cream. We explained them milk is the gift of animals, and you can enjoy good, delicious ice cream from healthy milk from cow. When we explained them, they could understand why they were going to make soft cream. And I'm sure that the students were able to understand the One Health programs, One Health concept from their own perspectives. And also, there are some other activities that I enjoyed. In the second year students of junior high school, they joined the students of an urban horticulture course of our school to enjoy the hands-on experience at fields and classrooms. And also the third year students of junior high school enjoyed the contact with the social animals together with the students of our environmental utilization course. That day it was very hot. Those students had to travel long distances, taking about 2 hours by bus. But they enjoyed their activities at our school, and they gave us thank you letters after they returned. And I don't know to what extent we were able to communicate the concept of One Health, but at least we were able to enjoy together with them, trying to understand deeper on One Health. We have the Kyushu Association of School Agriculture Club, and we participated in the contest in Kagoshima. And when we made a presentation at the contest, we realized that the level of awareness for One Health in other prefectures is very limited. So in order to disseminate this concept, we decided that we further promote the dissemination of the concept. And also, in order to prevent pandemic from happening again, in order to do so, we have to first understand that a pandemic could happen again. And with that idea in mind, we really need to disseminate the idea of One Health for precaution. These One Health are deeply rooted in our daily lives, in particular in food. For health of people, it is a very important element. The growing plants and animals, in other words, agriculture, play a great role in that regard, and the agriculture impact upon environment quite a lot. So the the health of humans and animals is one. That is really the understanding that we could deeply bear in mind. And with that, we'd like to continue to work on harder for the direction of One Health. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you for the opportunity. Good afternoon. We are Yamato High School One Health Club under the One Health philosophy promoted by Fukuoka Prefecture, Miyama City. We are involved with the 100-year forestation project upstream the river, and with the permission, so far we have harvested more than 13,000 glass eels. Glass eels are reared in the tank with the camphor leaves at school. Thanks to the camphor leaves, mortality is low. We can save 50,000 liters of water every year. In order for the eel to adapt to the environment, those who grown to the size of 7 centimeters are released in Katsuragawa, Bungo Takada, and Yanagawa. We have released 1,157 eels in 24 with a mortality of 5%. Ishikura cages were set up to track the eels. The students from Obu have joined us. We located these cages in Mairuzu Park. We have captured 54 and released them after IDing them. This is number 14. And sometimes we have captured as many as 9 times the same eel. And during summer, they grow 16.3 millimeters and 2.1 millimeters in winter per month. Number 23 was recaptured in November 22 and was recaptured 3 times. Mairuzu Park is where the cages were. There are some traces of flood. In 1993, the typhoon brought about a record-breaking rainfall, causing a flood. This is taken by U.S. Army in 1948. The red shows the earlier river, and you can see that the river went through flooding several times. Once there's a flood, the river is repaired to a straight line. Now let us think why the river floods. In the mid to high area, you have a spread of bamboos which was introduced 400 years ago. The distribution is expanding. In July 2020, there was a heavy rain with a landslide, and after the land is broken down, you can see cedar and bamboo. The water absorption is poor because of no soil to absorb water that led to frequent flooding. We studied the Mount Kiyomizu's soil, and there is the virgin forest, and there is a well-developed roots about 5 centimeters thick. When you measure the water absorption, 2.8 times its self-weight is the amount of water being absorbed. From 2022, together with the Yamato Preservation Society, we started to plant a broadleaf forest. This was a tangerine field until 2002. Now it is a bamboo grove, and you can see some Japanese hackberry seeds brought by birds, and we are amazed by the nature. Nature is inherently a sustainable system. We call this a bird-created forest, a 100-year forest in the upstream. These are the plants that were being grown. In 2024, on June 16, in Miyama City, we had city councils, prefectural councils joining us to celebrate this forest, and our passion has moved the society. We checked the total nitrogen concentration, and we also measure the nutrient concentration. Results show that 2.6 times high broad-leaved forest nutrition concentration was observed. And this means that in these forests, a variety of animals can live. And thanks to this diverse range of organisms, the broadleaf forest is maintained. With oxygen and water, you can maintain sustainable relationship between organisms and the environment. And the soil is also supported by diverse organisms. We know eels are grown in the mountains. So we use the 2-week fry to see why eels go upstream. The upper tank received 1 drop of nutrient solution. In the lower tank, water was dropped under the same condition. When water is dropped, eel fry did not come to close by. The nutrient solution used was filtered liquid fertilizer distributed to the households by the city. The next experiment was conducted with the same setup, and 2 minutes after the start of the setup, nutrients and water were exchanged. As expected, we found that eel fry all come together in the nutrients. So they show strong interest in the nutrients. However, some of the eels do not show any interest. Based on this, we hypothesized that Japanese eels, which are considered genetically homogeneous, have a variety in terms of genetic diversity as the character level, just like humans. In this case, the eels have difficulty. Eels not will become extinct. Juvenile Japanese eels attracted to nutrients produced in forests and migrate upstream. So this may be the reason why they go upstream. And eels do not show interest in the nutrients will live in water in the brackish area. Those who are interested also live in the stream. Also the aggregates ones live upstream. So what we are doing by deforesting of the bamboos are contributing to the prevention of the extinction. Jax's paper photo shows the chlorophyll air concentration, and nutrients are necessary for this, and you can see that the nutrient salts are abundant in temperate coastal area. However, the spawning grounds for Japanese eels are poor in nutrients. Phytoplankton cannot proliferate Mariana Sea-grown eels now come to the temperate zone because of this. And we now know some reason behind the great migration. And they live in the temperate zone. That's why the forest is important. In May 24, silver 200505 was found in Miyama City. It is 84 centimeter length. I indexed as photo 3. This is the silver eel. Usually they become silver in autumn to winter and they go to Mariana and die. To prevent extinction, the silver eel is not allowed to harvest, and those who grow get together and they maintain genetic diversity. However, in May, silver 200505 may not make it for the timing of the eel pillar in Marijuana. In August 2024, we released 300 eel fry into the Kasuragawa River of Tashibu in Oita to maintain genetic diversity. And this is the area designated as World Agricultural Heritage Site. And although their supply of the eel is small, but they also have a high concentration of eel seen from the DNA data. This is the blessing of the forest. And thanks to the agriculture, this has become a good growth habitat for the Japanese eels. And not only that, this is seaweed net from Ariake. Nutrients are also necessary for seaweeds, and you can see the concentration is high near the river mouth because of the forest. Ariake was used to be a fertility of sea, but now there are ups and downs in terms of the cultivation of seaweed. And the mechanism of the formation of hypoxic water masses is also based on the experiments we have conducted. Sometimes we have poor nutrients, and when you have bamboos and the rivers are straightened, the water runs straight, but you cannot see the organic decomposition, and the dissolved oxygen is reduced. The seaweed cultivation is a major production for Fukuoka. However, there is a very serious situation for Ariake. This also is our responsibility. With the support from the local people, we are trying to avoid extinction of Japanese eel, and we need to continue these efforts. One Health is promoted by Miyama and Fukuoka for the betterment of the future. Eels, fisheries, and agriculture are all sustained thanks to the efforts on the forest. Thank you. This is the reference. Thank you very much for all your support. And now we'd like to hand the microphone over to our advisor. Thank you. If you could just bear with us a few moments. I am Koba, advisor of the One Health Club at Yamato High School. Nature is inherently a sustainable system. This is because of nature's inherent resilience according to various studies. This is Iriomote Island. It is a unique and rich nature that has been preserved throughout the passage of times, and you have a variety of organisms. To create this environment, a variety of organisms are involved. There's a two-way relationship between organisms and the environment. The relationship is healthy on Earth. They enjoy their benefits with each other and maintained. However, it seems that we have not been having a very good relationship. But One Health can recover this severed relationship. Our research proves that with a little work on nature, the relationship can be restored to its original state. We believe that our work has proven that possibility. One Health is a philosophy of connection. When everything is connected, things all go well. And for that, implementation is important where education plays a key role. In Miyama City, Board of Education incorporates One Health activity into the municipal elementary school curriculum. On the 21st of November 2024, there was a presentation summarizing 3 years of efforts at Miyama Municipal Sakura Maikan Okan Elementary School. Children from each grade presented their own One Health initiative. In implementing One Health, we believe that sustainable society can be maintained, and it is these children who would sustain the next society. The 3-year education, and not only that, One Health has been promoted for years. Children engaged in One Health education. And One Health, with its emphasis on the connection of all life, is a good fit for education. And finally, ever since the pandemic, One Health has been a beacon of hope. And I'd like to thank everyone who was promoting One Health in Fukuoka Prefecture since 2016 Fukuoka Declaration. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. I'm a student of the first year of Hakata High School nursing course. I would like to just present about learning from research, creating a society where humans and animals coexist, learning from research on therapy dogs. This is objectives that we set. We wanted to learn about the therapy dogs for mental health care, reassure the precious lives of human animals, think about how to create a society where human and animals can live in harmony. As being a nurse in the future, we wanted to learn about the activities and the role of therapy dogs and use a healing and communication of therapy dogs healing and communication power of therapy dogs to provide a better support and care for patients. And this is what we researched regarding therapy dogs. This is the requirement for therapy dogs. So they need to be certified by dog therapy organizations, and then they need to like to interact with the people and the other animals and not to be aggressive and not shy. And they should be unaffected by the new environment or loud noises and be healthy. It is critical that dogs meet these requirements, pass the certification testing, and are well disciplined. However, there is no established criteria to pass or the certificate or dogs, but the golden retriever and some breeds are just well recognized as good breeds. And this is the effect of therapy dogs in patient care. They are helpful to reduce the stress, relieve a depressive state, and that is the first one. And the second is relieving a depressive state, and that would help patients to stabilize their mental status, and then also a better appetite as well. And third one is the promotion of communication. Through interaction with therapy dogs, they can enjoy a new stimulus in their lives. And then oftentimes the patient just follow the routine practice, and then sometimes there is a shortage of just stimulus. But sometimes interaction with the therapy dogs would just make them happier and more comfortable in just leading the lives. And fourth one, that is the therapy dog can provide a healing effect. For example, patients can talk to therapy dogs, and then dogs are always positive affirmative to the patient talk. And also the dogs just sense human emotions and then listen. And then that kind of attitude would be quite comfortable to interact from the perspective of a patient. And then we did some survey in the end, at the end of this just research. Many people responded that interaction with therapy dogs are quite comfortable and assuring. And here, this is about a proven healing effect that is published in multiple papers. For example, one report said that there is an increase in serotonin and oxytocin. And the serotonin is a neurotransmitter that helps to stabilize and relax the individual's mood. And here, this is the basis. And the serotonin secretion is increasing, and that is to stabilize the heart rate and then just leading to the general stabilized mood. And the next one is about the release of oxytocin. And oxytocin is a hormone that is particularly related to the quite close relationship each other that is named love hormone. So by increasing oxytocin, perhaps a patient can just feel less lonely and then more comfortable and happy. And this is about actual practice of therapy dogs. There may be a lot of opportunities to use therapy dogs, such as medical facilities, educational facilities, disaster sites, and prisons. In medical facilities, actually therapy dogs are used in order to promote the rehabilitation of a patient. And then here, this is the example of educational facilities at the schools and nursing, just kindergartens. There is some lecture given to pupils and young children how to interact with therapy dogs. This is some example of the emergency or disaster site. And then particularly in the disaster site, therapy dogs are just helpful to searching missing people, and also just provide a kind of a psychological care to victims of the disaster as well. And of course, we need to think about the hygiene conditions if the therapy dogs get into clinical practice. However, therapy dogs are just taken care of, including shampoo, nail clipping, toothbrushing, and others. So providing with therapy dogs and recipients of therapy dogs, hospitals and facilities, there should be a good collaboration, to keep a good hygiene in this kind of environment using therapy dogs. Here, this is an animal culling issue in Japan. As of 2022, 2,434 dogs and 9,472 cats are just disposed. And that is kind of reduced from 10 years ago by 150,000. However, this number is not zero. And actually, the private, non-profit organs try to just take these kind of stray dogs and cats to take care of, and that may just contribute to the reduction of this number. And then nowadays, it is possible for the breeder to refuse the giving their puppies and kittens to people who may be not responsible for keeping these kind of animals. And also this is some example of what we can do. We should not feed stray dogs and cats, and then also we want to just take care of them until the last minutes of their lives. And this one is what can we do for therapy dogs towards the future, and how should we do to enable therapy dogs to work in society? Is there anything we can do? there is some reasons or explanation we can have which maybe hamper the wider use of therapy dogs. One is the cost. However, the mental care is costless, and we would like to send this kind of message throughout the society, and then try to increase opportunities for using with therapy dogs. And then through the interaction with therapy dogs, the learning what we learned through the interaction with therapy dogs, and then benefits of just using the therapy dogs, and then just asking donations. I think this may be some examples of what we can do. We created this kind of posters within our group, so that's all from us. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you. Next presentation is from Hakata High School General Course Career Design Course, first year students. Here, this is the title of my presentation. The first theme for inquiry-based learning. Second, what kind of animal is a bear, and then what to do when encountering a bear, and then how to coexist with bears. Here, this is the specific themes at Hakata High School. Actually, we have inquiry-based learning as a school subject, and also in the second term of the first year, students carry out inquiry-based learning activities using PBL method. Students set up themes from the selected social issues, develop a hypothesis on why such an issue occurred, and consider solutions. This is about the PBL. I would like to touch on or just explain this one. PBL is a learning method by focusing actual problems people face with multiple ways to research solutions with no single established answer. Students take issues from the perspective of concerned stakeholders and try to find a solution through mutual cooperation. And then also here we select the problem of a bear attack incidents as a theme for our inquiry-based learning, and the reason we selected this one is because there have been frequent reports on bear attacks recently, and we became curious of why there was an increase in such incidents. Here, this is the picture taken from the actual news. Two persons injured. Two people were injured in Akita and Ishikawa, and also there were some just a case of reported with some damage on people. And in order to just think about interaction with a bear or animals, we need to just know how they are and what they can do actually. So we just did some comparison between humans and bears. Here, this is the differences in bone structure between two pieces. As you see here, a bear just has quite a large muscular mass in the upper body, and then they are quite dexterous using 4 feet, and then they are quite strong, including biting power. And this is a human bone structure. Actually, we are standing, that means humans are bipedal, that means human pelvis is 3 times larger than that of bears. And then standing upright while supporting a head allowed brain development, and then we use a language to have complex communications. And next is about the differences in physical ability and capability. And first, this is about bears. Well, they are cord, but have the strongest power in animal kingdom. And they are very powerful. They have a very powerful and strong claws to climb up trees or dig holes on the ground. And their grip strength is 150 kilograms. They run at over 40 kilometers per hour, and they can swim at 10 kilometers per hour. And they have an outstanding sense of hearing as well. Yeah, this is about humans. Humans have a good brain, good intelligence. So creating a totally different, a societal community from other animals. Actually, the average running speed of man is 12 kilometers per hour, and Usain Bolt 42 kilometers per hour. And then the bears can run at more than 40 kilometers per hour, so perhaps Usain Bolt just beat bears. And then also the grip strength, that is 45 kg in humans. Magnus Samuelsson, the strongest man in the world, has a grip strength of 192 kilograms, and that may be comparable to bears. However, it is impossible for us to just fight against bears. And then actually the eyesight may be better than we have a better eyesight than bears. So, but in conclusion, we can say that the bears much greater or much higher physical performance than humans. Then how should we do when we encounter a bear? Well, please just listen to this part of the presentation while thinking about the possible situation you may have. For example, person A just started to climb a mountain with a bottle of water and then encounter a bear. And this person is surprised and just turn around and try to just run away. And a bear just running after you and attack you physically. And then the actual damage is 3 months just treatment. And what should you have done in this kind of a case? Is there anybody has a question? Sorry, is there anybody who has an idea about what to do when we encounter a bear? Well, I think the important thing is that you do not get into the mountain forest alone. Yes, that's correct. That is 100% correct. Then let's think about how to do or what to do when we encounter a bear. Actually, this person just get into the forest with only a minimal water, nothing else. And then, as you see here, if you just find the just animal footprint, immediately you have to leave that particular area. And also, you shouldn't be alone, and always you should be in a group of 2 or more. And then, if you encounter a bear, unfortunately, you stand on a fallen tree or rock and scream out loud and pretend to have a big body. And here, this is kind of a bear's footprint. And then the behaviors of bears in the forest and bears' performance, physical performance, and what to do if you encounter a bear. Here, this is this is the result of our learning. And perhaps you need to have a knowledge about bears' performance and behaviors before getting into the forest. And one more important thing is that bears exist together with us in this world. And here, this is the result, a summary of the result. Actually, very few number of bears just attack humans. However, sometimes people just throw away garbage, and then bears just eat them, and then come to know that people are always just carrying food. That may trigger just bears attack. And also, nowadays, the living environment for bears are being distracted. That means there is fewer and fewer areas that they can find food. And then there is no other choice for them but to just come to the human communities. So, and then nowadays, a forest and then the mountains are just left left alone. That means without just appropriate maintenance, and that may be another factor. Deforestation and others. Actually, that is just depriving of the areas that they can live comfortably. There may be a lot of different factors and reasons just causing this kind of situation. So in order to just coexist with bears, we need to just identify or establish habitat isolation between humans and bears, and making habitat more comfortable for each other. And I think this kind of idea that fits the philosophy of One Health, we have come to just reach this conclusion throughout this activity. So using we wanted to share this kind of a learning with many other people, because this is a very good opportunity for us to think about how to coexist with the wild animals in this world. That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. we're going to make presentation on the One Health initiatives at Linden Hall High School. I would like to introduce our school, Linden Hall School, which we go to. Is an international baccalaureate accredited school that provides English immersion education. And one of the features of the school is that there are no grade differences, so it is easy to communicate with older and younger students and teachers. These are the contents of our presentation. The initiatives within the school, ESD committee, school trip, and publicity. This is the Tsuzuki Gakuen Rose Garden located on the school grounds. This garden incorporates traditional English garden design, and various types of flowers and plants are grown with roses as the centerpiece, so you can enjoy a different view each season. Now, One Health in curriculum. Now, I'd like to talk about the contents of the One Health related classes. As a special environmental science class, we go to Itoshima to clean up the beach. And we also conduct ecological surveys in the English garden on the school campus. Also, we use online tools to exchange opinions with people in Hawaii and India about the environment in their countries and their countries' SDG initiatives. At our school, we also take care of the environment by providing organic school lunches. While organic school lunches have a lower environmental impact, they also have the disadvantage being produced in small quantities. Therefore, while it is not easy to use organic vegetables in school lunches on a long-term basis, our school lunches are made with 100% organic rice and vegetables grown without the use of chemical fertilizers and served every day of the year. By ordering from local farmers, this initiative also contributes to the problem of lack of work and buyers for local farmers, which has become an issue in recent years. In terms of local production for local consumption, it is also good for the environment as it requires minimal energy and exhaust emissions for transportation. We recycle food by using leftover school lunches as compost. Composting is the process of making fertilizers for use on fields by using microorganisms in the soil to break down the organic waste. We can carry out those activities to make the soil into the healthy one through these activities. Now, first we just use lunch leftover for composting, and this compost they use as fertilizers, and students grow organic vegetables, and the vegetables are used in organic lunch. And now, and actually, the food circulation and One Health have deep relations, and also there are three perspectives: human health, environmental health, and animal health. These are the three perspectives. Now, I just would like to take up the organic lunch as an example. Now, actually, we do not use the chemical fertilizers, and also the food that we make is highly nutritious, and by making organic food, we can reduce CO2 emissions, and also it can lead to biodiversity by being able to providing habitat for microorganisms. And as at our school as a whole, we are trying to make it possible that we can have the food circulation and One Health. The sophomore goes overseas as a part of an SDG initiatives. We visited Chiang Mai in Thailand, the rich in nature. The Chiang Mai in Thailand, the Mieta villages where we stayed, we could feel the symbiosis between nature and human. This is the kind of feeling that you don't normally feel. And we felt that we are part of nature. And this is Cancun. This traditional Thai food, the local production, local consumption type of cuisine. There are a lot of fields in the village. No fertilizers, no pesticides were sprayed. The left-hand side, we were weeding the field. And now the fertilizers and chemical substances, without them, how can they manage avoiding insects? They use herbal plants to avoid the insects, and we were really surprised with their wisdom, local people's wisdom. And there is the steep hill in Chiang Mai. Actually, this area is surrounded by a lot of mountains, and then the nature is remain in the area. The mountain vegetables and wild pigs cooked by them, and we enjoyed them. They don't use glass utensils or plastics. Instead, they use banana leaves or bamboos to avoid the waste of natural resources. The nature and culture, we were able to feel, we can enjoy the nature, and also it's important to not to waste, the natural matters. And also, as a part of the environmental protection activities, we also participated in plant growing and nature recreation activities. The activity may seem like very simple, straightforward task of growing plants, but after experiencing it ourselves, we felt that it was very well thought out and well planned activities. Wood chips prevent soil from hardening, and for reuse, the nature-derived materials are used. And with this, we decided that we really have to review the way we live. We went into the elephant conservation area. The elephants are living in a safe manner in the conservation area. Now, actually, those elephants are specified as one of the nearing extinct species. And due to the deforestation and also the accident with the class accidents with humans, and also the water shortage or some of the causes. By taking active measures, the situations have been gradually rectified, but in other areas, sometimes there are certain incidents where the elephants go out in the field into the town to cause troubles and problems. So not just to protect them, we just really need to provide the space or area for them to be fed. And the land development really has to be curved, and we have to further reforest the area, and we should also take care of the health of the elements. The left-hand side, the local bananas and local products crushed to feed elephants as medicine. There's vegetables. Now, these are actually edible by humans. See, the animals, the elephants, and human are one. Is the concept that the Thai hold on to. Now, I think the funding is really necessary. The subsidies from the government alone is not necessary. And also, they were really troubled during the time of COVID. So I think in terms of funding, I think we could do a little bit of support. I think we should participate in the donation activities to provide monetary support to them. And the culture of Thai, which values nature, is really, really valuable. And as a part of nature, as one animal, it's really important for us to live in harmony with other animals. Now, I'd like to talk about the importance of publicity. All environmental protection activities, including One Health, can only be achieved through the cooperation of many organizations, and public outreach is essential to attracting large numbers of people and building organizations. When people from the University of Hawaii visit our school, we gave a presentation in English about our school's environmental conservation activities and One Health. We use our strength, English, to communicate with overseas countries. And lastly, I just would like to tell you that students at Linden High School are endowed with quite a few opportunities to engage in the connections between humans, animals, and the environment through One Health initiatives. We like to further work on the One Health through our initiatives. Thank you very much for kind attention.